Hi, Abby again for GFF. We are continuing with the interviews just to get a feel of the personalities of some of our contestants. So today I have another contestant. She's going to introduce herself and tell us who she is and what she does, how she feels about GFF.
Hi, my name is Ruth Wanjiku. I'm a mom, and also I'm a person who is passionate about the general wellness of a human being, and mostly I focus on mental health. So that is the shortest way I can introduce myself.
All right.
Yeah.
So we'll get to hear more about that. And
I'm passionate about mental health, mental wellness. It's something that I've been doing for a while now. I'm in the media industry, and most of the time mostly I focus on human interest stories. I have been going with the line of alcoholism because where I come from, it's something that is very common. So I really try to understand where did this problem stem from and how can we deal with it, because I come from a place where alcoholism has really messed up families, it has messed up the society, and I'm hoping, or I'm working towards a society where we can finally get to deal with the issues that come up from alcoholism, because at the end of the day we find that alcoholism messes up the mental wellness of a society. So that is something that I'm really trying to focus on, and using my position as a journalist to try and bring these issues to light.
all right.
Yeah.
Okay. And baby. I like the number 3. You can tell.
Clearly, because everything is 3-3.
3 things.
3 things I will change. It wouldn't have to be necessarily about me in my life. It will have to be about the society in general. As I've mentioned, I'm very passionate about society. Okay. And I feel like that there's so much we can do for our society to make things better, because we have unnecessary human suffering. If I could change that, and in whatever front it is, I think that is something that I would consider, like just have a society where everyone is happy. I know thinking about it, it looks like a long shot, but I know it's possible, and that is one thing that I would really change. You see my face lit up. It was the birth of my son. And I think it really changed my perspective on very many things. The first thing you realize is that your life is not just about you now. There's a whole human being who looks up to you. Whatever you do, they're looking at you. And so you have to be very intentional in everything that you're doing. If you're given any task and you have to do anything, give it your best, because at the end of the day you want your son to pick up all the best virtues in this life. And we know that the first person they learn from is the parent, especially me being the mother. We are with him most of the time, so that has changed my life so much. So the birth of my son, it definitely
Changed everything.
Yeah.
And
I know this will sound sort of controversial, but when it's my day off, I like to have the day off to myself, because at the end of the day, I believe it's important to recharge. It's important to sit down, listen to your body, listen to your mind.
Pour back into your cup.
Yeah, and make sure that when you show up for any task, you're in the best. You're going to give it exactly. And so, if you're in the best state of mind, you're gonna give it your all. You're gonna give it your best. So anytime I have the day off, I make sure that I'm going to do something that is going to pour into me. So,
which is?
It will be self-care, for example.
Yourself.
Yeah, it would be something as simple as making my nails, something as simple as having a massage, or those days when I feel like I don't feel like doing all that, it will just be simply reading. I really love African literature, and so that is something that you'll find me doing if I'm not pampering myself.
All right.
Yeah. Definitely time. I think that's a lesson I learned while it was too late. Time is precious, and there are so many sayings about time where we are told time is precious. In Swahili, there's a saying that goes ujana ni moshi, where it says when you're young,
youth is like smoke.
Yeah, youth is like smoke. It just vanishes without you realizing it. So to my younger self, I'd tell her that time is of the essence. Use your time wisely. Also, I'd also tell her to work on herself, because most of the time we are lost in the rat race. We are always thinking about what to survive, how am I going to pay rent, what am I going to eat tomorrow. You forget to work on yourself, work on your hobbies, work on your passions. So I'd tell her, put aside at least 2 hours or 1 hour a day to work on yourself and things that you're passionate about. Something that a time will come when you'll just whether money is coming in or not, you're going to do that thing with a smile on your face.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's not work.
Mm-hmm. So that is also something else. And then the third one is make sure to work on your relationships in your life, be it family, be it friendship. Identify the relationships that matter and work on them. Like pour into them. Okay. Because at the end of the day, those people who love you and you love them are the ones who are there for you when shit hits the fan. So,
and it does.
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Exactly. So those are the 3 lessons I'd tell her. I've already done it twice, and by now I'd have done the third one, but I realized none of my videos have been verified.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because for the ladies, I think we've all been doing the modified version of push-ups. Yeah. Push-ups are a challenge. For me, I've always been a person who works out, but not the intense workouts. Like I make sure to keep moving. Walk, like I run, take walks.
You keep active.
I use resistance bands for my muscles and all that. But things like push-ups and running is also a challenge for me. It's something that I haven't been doing a lot. But ever since GFF came and I did the first challenge, I felt like I was challenged because I realized I feel it's like I'm fit on one side, on the other side I'm not, because even after doing the challenge, you know, the pains that come from the muscles and all that, I didn't really get it. But you see, my time was not that impressive. It's not what I'd have wanted. So for me, GFF was a great challenge because it ended up challenging me. The first time I did it, I clocked 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
Ooh, that's good time.
Yeah, and so when I did that, I was like, I need to challenge myself again. So I went and did it the second time. I had 6 minutes. And I only 55 seconds. So what I intend to do is have that upward trajectory. So it was 8, it was 6, next I can go to 5, next I can go to 4. So what I'm doing is that I incorporated running in my morning routine. I do jog in the morning. So because I was talking to some gym instructor and he told me what you need to do is to open up your lungs.
And have you ever read the comments to hear why they haven't verified any of the videos?
Mm-hmm. So the first one, it was the fact that my leg ups, I didn't have the right form of leg ups. I was folding my knees. So at least for that one, I worked on it. The second one, my leg ups were okay. My my squats were okay. The problem was push-ups. And funny thing, the first time I did the challenge, I couldn't even lift myself from the ground because I was really trying the non-modified push-ups. So I've been trying, because at the end of the day, our body and our mind, the mind is very strong.
Yeah,
you just
it
have
is
to tell it
powerful.
you want to do this and you'll do it. So I at least for now I can do non-modified push-ups, at least 3.
That's progress.
Yeah.
0 to 3. It's progress.
So what I'm doing right now is that I'm working on just my fitness, so that the next time I do the challenge, I'll do all the challenges in the right form, and then so I just work on. At the end of the day, for me, what's important is progress.
You want and I hear what you're saying about progress.
Mm-hmm.
And
so you know Simon?
yes.
Yeah, so he was he actually posted the first video he did on GFF.
On WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He posted it. It was like a snippet of it. And so I just inboxed him, and I was laughing at him because he looked
You were
like
laughing
he
at
was
him?
dancing. Yeah, because I was curious, what's this? But then again, it was you know how enthusiastic people are when doing this.
Yeah.
So I was just making fun of him, and then he told me about it. I later reached out to you, and then you explained to me. Yeah. So listening, I realized it's something that would work in my favor. As I've said about my son, I'm postpartum. Mm-hmm. And with postpartum, the body,
pregnancy comes with a lot of body changes.
So many body changes, and I was just trying. I wanted to be fit because how you look like aside, mm-hmm. there are some other changes. For example, backaches, knees sometimes aching because of the weight of carrying the baby. So for that, I was always passionate about getting maybe a site or someone who can guide me on the right way to do my exercise and be able to track it. So when I saw GFF, I thought, oh, this is a good idea. Yeah. And so from that day, I've never really looked back, and I intend on going, and you see these guys who are making 2 minutes, the men. Yeah. I intend on getting there.
And being, oh wow, that is ambitious, and I like it.
I know I'll get there.
And the thing I would love the most is to see you doing the press ups, mm-hmm. getting to 10 press ups, mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Then to 20, then to 30. Mm-hmm. That would be amazing.
Exactly. And you see, with such a website to track your progress, it feels good, because I don't know if it releases endorphins in your brains when you look back, you look at the first video, the second video, and then you're seeing the progress. You just feel good, and you just want to keep going. Yeah.
All right. The benefits that GFF has for you, mm-hmm. What do you think about the concept in general? When you heard about it and understood what it's about, what do you think about the concept? Can it work? Mm-hmm. Does it have any flaws? Mm-hmm.
The concept is a very great concept, and that's why I really resonated with it. But somehow, looking at those workouts, because right now it's only those four workouts that we are supposed to upload on the website. Yeah. So you can feel left out, because I feel like they are kind of advanced. They are not beginner friendly. Okay. Because for me right now, I'd consider myself a beginner, because I wasn't used to this such workouts. I was just nizile tu za chini chini. So I feel like they are not beginner friendly. Maybe it will have like different categories. Okay. We have this for men,
I'm
for
now
women.
Getting what you're saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because so sometimes for some people will look at it and they'll feel, I can't do it, so I'd rather just not do it and embarrass myself. You get? Mm-hmm. So I think if you can look in that angle, it would favor many more people.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm done with my interview. Thank you for sharing. Is there anything that you would like to say?
I'd like to say that for me, as I've told you, I'm very passionate about mental health, and I believe that physical wellness goes hand in hand with mental wellness.
Accurate.
Yeah, so the moment I saw this concept of GFF, helping people track their exercises and all that, it's something that promotes physical fitness, which in turn, we'd say it's a ripple effect. A fit nation means a mentally fit nation too. So it's a good concept. Keep going and all the best.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.